Hi, ever wonder what it's like to work another profession or live in the underworld? Listen to unsuspecting riders give a 10 to 15 minute personal masterclass as I spontaneously interview them as they enter my taxi. I'm your host, Simon Rushton, and this is Taxi Chronicles. Morning. Yes, we're back with another rider, another episode. Today we have Zach in the house, and he's an artist booker. So for all those talented people out there who wants to be promoted, maybe this is someone you're going to need to hook up with. Nice to have you here today,
Hello,
Zach.
listeners. How's it going? Zach Crook here.
You got the phone? That's the mic? Yeah.
Hello.
So what made you get into this artist booking industry?
Well, it all started with a big love of jazz. You know, if you want to do something a lot, you probably want to make sure that you like it. So it started with that, and I've had like about 4 or 5 training sessions, and the guy conducting them is definitely a character. His name is, well, first of all, the name of the agency, if any of the listeners want to look it up, it's called AIM Media Group. So yeah, they're doing a lot of AYM Media Group. They've got a lot of projects on right now. I'm making a documentary, sort of training some students to help, expand the company right now. That's kind of what he's doing.
So what does your job entail?
Well, I'm still in only the training section of it right now, but currently it's just learning communication skills, how to reach out to venues and clubs and stuff like that, and make sure that you're representing the talent on your roster the best that you can, and making sure that they're getting the promotion they need and they're finding the jobs they need, essentially.
So you've got a long list of artists,
yeah,
and they're all in the jazz industry,
yeah,
and you just promote them.
Essentially, yeah. So they're all quite young artists, and they probably haven't got much exposure yet. So that's kind of where we come in. We just help them find their footing in the industry.
So you're talking to bars, restaurants, even?
Well, we will be, yeah. once the training's finished. But yeah, it's a lot of fun actually. A lot of schmoozing with clients, I think.
Yeah. And how long has the company been around for?
It is a startup, so it's only been around for a year and a bit.
Do they have competitors who is it a common thing, or is it just like a startup, a new innovative idea?
Well, obviously, I think there's obviously going to be larger agencies, which are maybe more general, but the one which I'm in is definitely more specialised, because it deals with contemporary jazz pretty exclusively. So that can happen. Contemporary jazz is basically just kind of that new wave of jazz that you kind of hear in places like South London.
Do you play jazz?
I started teaching myself jazz piano, about a year and a bit ago, and still going strong.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Was your parents into jazz music?
No, actually, neither of them. My dad likes his classical music, and my mum likes her golden oldies, her Motown classics.
Okay. So I'm looking at you. So I take it your mum's a black woman.
Yes, she is. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
My dad is white British. Yeah.
So, what would you say that you personally need to have to do your job?
Well, I think one of the biggest things is just coming across as human and being generally likable. People want to know that they're talking to someone who's essentially likable and not just trying to get a sale out of you. They're not trying to take advantage of you or just grow their company, but they always have something to offer you. Just generally, I think just nice qualities you look for in people and just day-to-day life, I suppose.
Okay, that's good. What would you say you've learned so far that you wish you knew when you started?
That's a good question, to be honest. I don't know, actually. I don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you. But I'm still learning, still thinking on my feet. There's a lot of stuff to do still. So just
what
taking it as it comes.
What does the future hold for you?
That is a $1 million question, isn't it? Hopefully many possibilities, and stuff like that. Money, essentially.
Money.
Yeah, I don't want
Money and more money.
I was going to beat around the bush, but I thought I'd go to the point.
Money, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that means you're okay, no problem with that. And last question is, what impact do you want to have in the world?
Well, obviously I'm not looking to become president or anything. I'm looking for whatever industry or whatever sort of circle I enter to make a sort of impact and, help people, with their jobs or their lives, and hopefully that'll help mine as well in some capacity. But yeah.
All right, well, thanks a lot for that.
Thanks a lot.
It's very interesting. And we wish you well.
Thank you.
We hope you liked that interview. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to get the latest daily episode. Ever considered investing in the continent with the fastest growing economy and population on Earth? The same continent that holds 30% of the world's known natural resources? Then listen to our sister podcast, Africa Investor Stories, where you will hear real investors with real stories from around the world share their experience of investing in Africa. We post Monday and Thursday at 10 a.m.